Assalamu alaikum. As Pelosi leaves Taiwan, stability in Asia grows more precarious. Taipei, Taiwan. The expressions of mutual support and admiration were broadcast on live TV and went off without a hitch. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi reaffirmed her support for Taiwan, declaring Wednesday that American resolve to preserve democracy on the self-governed island remained ironclad. A grateful Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen then bestowed on the San Francisco Democrat the turquoise sash and medal of the Order of Propitious Clouds in honor of Pelosi's contribution to U.S.-Taiwan relations. But while those ties might have been strengthened during a visit lasting less than 24 hours, the biggest consequences of Pelosi's trip are expected to unfold in the coming days, weeks and even months, analysts say, as China reacts furiously to what it deems an affront to its sovereignty over Taiwan. The result is likely to be increased instability in Asia, home to more than one-third of the world's population, and greater challenges for the U.S. Beijing began rolling out punitive measures even before Pelosi left for South Korea on Wednesday, adding hundreds of products, including fruit and fish, to a list of banned Taiwanese exports to China to step up economic pressure on the island of 23 million, which counts the mainland as its largest trading partner. Taiwanese government websites also experienced a spate of cyberattacks while Pelosi was in Taipei. On Thursday, China is scheduled to launch an unprecedented 4-day military exercise in waters surrounding Taiwan. The live fire drills, which will include naval assets and missile tests, are expected to paralyze one of the world's most important commercial waterways and normally busy air traffic. The U.S. has already bolstered defense ties with countries such as Japan, South Korea and Australia in response to China's growing power, but that could extend to other countries if the Taiwan situation becomes more volatile. On Wednesday, Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles announced a strategic review of his country's military, driven by rising geopolitical risks and China's own military buildup. Countries in Southeast Asia are also watching with great interest because if the Chinese are able to pull off a drill of this scale around Taiwan, they can imagine similar scenarios in the South China Sea, said Colin Koh, a research fellow at Singapore's Institute of Defence and Strategic Studies. Given its proximity to Taiwan, Japan has tried to deepen security ties with the island, sending a delegation there last month that included former Defense Minister Shigeru Ishiba. On Wednesday, Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno expressed concern over China's planned military drills, which could serve as a dress rehearsal for a blockade that extends to Japanese and South Korean waters. Such fears failed to dispel the excitement of some Taiwanese over Pelosi's brief presence among them. One bakery in Taiwan's Changhua County garnered attention for adding a free egg yolk pastry to box orders for every hour Pelosi remained on the island. As Pelosi prepared to depart, she shook hands and posed for photos with Taiwanese officials, U.S. representatives and airport workers on the tarmac before her 6 p.m. flight to South Korea. With a few final waves, she and the rest of her delegation disappeared into the aircraft, leaving Taiwan in potentially graver peril than when she arrived. Pearson reported from Singapore and Yang from Taipei.